Oh yeah, I screenshotted this because I wanted to fucking show it to you.
Predator's bizarre interview goes viral.
How they did him, bro.
Oh my God.
In Snapchat news, they got Chris D'Elia. Predator's bizarre interview goes viral.
That's insane.
Like, this dude did have a pretty recognizable career in stand-up. Like,
He was Justin Bieber's favorite comedian.
I would say I liked him.
I did too.
I never was the biggest fan.
I just thought it was like funny, awkward white man humor.
Yeah, I think it might have been... And I think that's it. Because it was just like, I'm like, bro, you're like a one-market guy.
Yeah.
Not like in a bad way. I mean, you know, fit your demographic, whatever. But there were just a couple of things that I said that I was like, corny.
I mean, it's just like frat boy comedy.
The Supreme bit that he did, I was like, I get it, but bro.
His stuff's a lot more has depth now.
Yeah.
Since he just
I would
released
have
a
to, I mean,
special.
I would have to watch it again.
Why are we not putting this on the internet?
It's being recorded.
Oh. How long have we been going?
3 minutes.
3 minutes.
Well, we'll call it.
Well, I mean, welcome back to another episode of Original Life Podcast. We've been going for a little bit. What is up, fellas? Frank, how you been doing?
Yeah. Bring that tune in. That guitar riff gets a little nasty.
Yeah, it gets gross.
No, we're doing great though, folks. Eric and Frankie back here in the studio with the illustrious Jacob Clark. Now on, call him Jacob Cam now.
Oh my jeez.
Damn, we got a camera on you.
Yeah.
Ooh. How do you feel? How do you feel being on?
I feel like I'm being watched the entire
on
time.
both sides of the camera. Now.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
Bro's bi for real. Bro's bifocal.
That's insane.
He's bi fabulous.
He's bi fabulous. It's Pride Month, so we can make that joke. I think.
Yeah, we can. My biological dad's like half gay, so makes me quarter gay.
Like 43% or something like that.
That's exactly how that works.
Yeah,
That's
quarter
awesome.
gay.
Yeah, so I can say
Quarter gay. Yeah. So you got the G pass instead of the M pass.
I do. I got both apparently.
Yeah. Oh God. Bam bless us with the gay or the black pass. Hold on. Pause. Bam. We didn't mean that.
We got the G pass from Brother Man.
I'm not getting booked again.
Nah,
man. It was a great weekend. We had some fun in the sun.
we touched water every day this weekend.
Yeah. Eric RKO'd me on the slip and slide.
About 7 times.
Inflatable.
Dude,
Inflatable. If you hit me on like a regular on a ground slip and
Game
slide,
over.
I probably would have thrown up right there.
Yeah, I would have thrown up.
Nah, yeah, we had a pretty big gathering of friends this weekend, just to celebrate summer starting. So we got like an inflatable slip and slide and a DJ. Shout out to Lexus.
That's long ago for real.
I can't remember the DJ's name. I know his real name. I don't
Pierre.
know.
Oh,
Yeah, I know it's
DJ
Pierre.
DP.
DJ DP. Yeah,
I don't know,
DP.
is it?
Yeah, I think so. He be at Shadows and shit.
yeah.
I don't know.
Pierre.
Is he kid's friend?
Oh, I don't know.
Did he do the
I think so.
the home
DP is a
team
crazy nickname though, right?
I'm pretty sure is it because he be at Shadows and shit. I've seen him a bunch. Pierre. Anyway, yeah, we had a DJ out there, grilled a bunch of food, man. It was a great time. It was a great
There's
time.
all sorts of. The food was fantastic.
Oh yeah, that's one thing. We're Mexican, right? So we love to eat.
We eat.
And we grew up cooking or
We're
like
foodies.
around food. You know what I mean? All of our friends are great cooks.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Everything
Like,
had flavor. Everything had seasoning, which
yeah.
is crazy because a lot of them were white.
yeah. Well, and honestly,
Hey.
Not really.
We're getting there. We understand that pepper's not spicy now.
progress.
Ketchup
Progress.
is getting there.
Yeah.
Hey, seasoning though. The Kinder's garlic one.
Yeah. Dude,
And
Kinder's
the
is
butter
good.
one too.
chicken.
I just had that one too. It's like seasoning plus garlic salt or something like that. Gas.
Bro,
Yeah.
yeah, it's just like it's like the garlic and the pepper
Yeah.
and salt.
And it's like big chunks of pepper too.
Like that peppercorn.
Yeah.
You got it in there.
Hey, we don't do the canned pepper.
What's your favorite spot you get seasoning out of? Like
Dylan's?
all right. Well,
That's it.
so we know that we have like the spice merchant and shit.
Oh,
Do people
yeah.
be boycotting that?
You said Dylan's?
It's like the
Walmart?
grocery store.
Yeah.
Aisle 7?
Nah,
No,
there's
the
this
spice-
my only spice flex is that I get like 2 of my favorite seasonings from Tika House in Kansas City and their river market. I'm sure we have something similar here, but I just love going down to the river market anytime in KC. It's a beautiful area, good way to like walk around, shop, and not spend a bunch. Like get a little drink here, a little, a fucking a trinket over here.
Right. No, when we did that show in KC.
Yeah, we went to, Dutch Flowers.
That's the first time I went down there.
Yep,
nice
dude,
little-
I love it down there. So
walk.
I get this Cajun lemon pepper seasoning, and then this like spicy 6 pepper. Oh my god!
Yo,
man.
that's
My bad,
one.
homie.
That was some
My bad, homie.
projectiles.
You seen it?
Yeah,
we
I've
got
been
that on
holding
cam.
that in.
Yeah.
I've been
We got
holding that
that-
in.
hey.
We had to slow-mo that.
Boy, we're gonna cut that in. Nah, that's like, I'm not like a fucking prissy bitch about it. You know what I mean? But my one seasoning flex is that. But you know that there's so many like TikTok dudes now that put seasonings out. You know what I mean? Make a bunch of videos. Put that shit on a cracker, dude. What's that guy's name? He came out with a stupid line. He put that shit on like immediately.
Yeah.
He's got a line of shit, and it goes. I see other people cooking with it.
Rehydrate.
Yeah, dude. He was, and I just see like
cool
so many people making their own blends and stuff.
The
and like,
Osmo salt and stuff. What is it? OSMO.
I don't know.
Homie won like one of the Gordon Ramsay shows and put out like a line of like salt, pepper, chili flakes, and all that shit.
It's crazy because it's really we all have the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
You just mix it one way or the other.
Yep.
Like we all have the same shit, but I just insist on getting this. I just didn't know if you know what I mean. There's so many fucking guys out now.
Nah, Kinders.
That's gas.
They're good though. Yeah, they're gas.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they're not too expensive. Because that's my other thing is like when you go to the spice aisle,
Oh my god.
that'd be $20 for a little bottle. I'm like, hell no.
Dog. And I cook with avocado oil a lot if I can. That starts off at like 12 a bottle for the low end. I'm like,
Easy.
God,
Even
damn.
like the good olive oils
Yeah.
too.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I use a lot of that.
You know what's so funny about that? I used to be like 10, 12, a young man. I used to look at like the oils and be like, someday I'm gonna be rich enough where I'm gonna buy the $20 bottle of oil.
Yeah, the glass
and now
bottle.
look at me, grown man. Fuck that $20 bottle.
No, you gotta splurge on it.
Yeah.
But
I cook
didn't-
with a lot of butter too, though.
Yeah, he does
Yeah.
do-
That's
do a
my
lot of
fault.
butter.
I
That's
need
why
to cut
you
down.
built the way you are.
I'm fat, bro.
Hey, it's good though.
Yeah.
But I didn't realize that there was different, like for olive oil specifically.
like
there's
extra virgin.
Well, there's like cooking olive oil, and then olive oil that's made to like top your stuff. I didn't realize.
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
and then
sure.
I
And
bought,
there's different like smoking temperatures or something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I bought one that was made to like go as like a bread seasoning.
Yeah.
And I cooked with it, and it smoked the hell out of my house.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know that either until I had a friend over. And she's like, "Hey, do you have?" Because she got a salad or something, and she said, "Do you have any oil for the salad?" And I was like, "We have canola oil right there, bitch. What are you talking about?" And she's like, "No, you idiot." And I was like, "No, I didn't know there's a difference."
Yeah, like oil and vinegar oil.
Yeah.
My mom used to get salads like that all the time, and excuse me, they come out there's 2 little bottles and she fucking across it, and I'm like,
Yeah.
ugh.
You gross.
What is that?
But what's your thought on vinaigrette?
I love it.
Oh,
Chipotle's vinaigrette.
I've
gas.
never had it.
So I
It's
can't-
gas.
I'm too scared to ask.
Yeah, because you got it. Yeah.
You want what?
Yeah. And with all the pressure that they got on them right now.
Yeah, I don't
you know
wanna
what
ask for
mean?
anything
You
extra.
want portions and vinaigrette? What the fuck? Did you see the Chipotle CEO's order? Bruh.
Homie did not know what he wanted.
Yeah.
It was funny. My go-to Chipotle.
I love the chicken.
Is you can tell they had like a teleprompter.
Yeah.
Rice.
Yeah.
But black pinto beans.
Yeah, he was like-
and chicken.
He's like, what the fuck is pastor?
What's barbecue?
Yeah. We serve that? Nah, that
homies-
shit, like, so out of touch. Someone commented it and compared it to when J-Lo was talking about her bodega order.
Oh my god.
And an orange drink. If you know, you know. Bitch,
Shut up. Or roll.
you ain't been to the hood in a decade.
Ham and cheese on a roll. On a roll.
Yeah, she's crazy.
Yeah, she's an idiot.
She didn't even get it the Aki way, I don't think.
No,
It's crazy.
well,
Yo,
Ben
speaking-
Affleck's divorcing her.
speaking
That's
of-
why.
Yeah, I saw that. And speaking of the Aki way, Kansas City just got their first New York style bodega, and like whoever opened it or whatever is pushing it hard enough that I'm getting fucking ads for it.
That's
And
crazy.
I mean, we follow a bunch of KC shit anyways, like. But yeah, I just seen that, and it's literally like the sandwich list is the same. They'll throw that shit on there, like whatever, and it's literally like the pictures inside of it. They built a brand new building to make it look
Run down.
like
bodega.
an old fucking bodega, and I was like, that's an aesthetic. That's
That's
how.
a vibe.
Yeah, like that's what's up.
Don't we have like 360?
The 360.
Yeah, we've got one, don't we?
But it looks hella fancy to. I want to go in there and be like, here's a honey bun, here's some Cheetos, here's this. Make it.
That's on Douglas, isn't it?
No, it's
No.
on Greenwich.
Oh, it's well east.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
because
had
then,
no idea.
then they got the Nas Kitchen. It's the same owners, like
That's the one
from
on
what
Family.
I've heard.
Yeah.
Is the Cheesecake Company or Wichita Cheesecake Co. still down there on that corner?
Oh.
Across from, bro.
Yeah.
That place is
the Metro Grill.
Yeah, is that what it is now?
Yeah, well, It's the same.
It's like, okay, yeah.
yeah.
Dude, they're
I want to go in
fire.
there and do something the Aki way.
Bro, I
Just
fell
have diarrhea
asleep.
for
Bro,
the
you
day.
just ask for the Aki way, and they're just like, "What do you mean?"
Yeah.
Get out.
Yeah, just fucking pull a rifle from one of the fucking.
My name is Sean.
Yeah. Damn, what the fuck was I finna say? Oh, the Cheesecake Company or whatever. What was it?
Metro
Grill.
Metro Grill.
Metro
Metro
Grill.
Boomin'?
Metro Boomin. Better shut
Shut
your whole
your
ass
ass
up and
up.
make a sandwich.
Make a sandwich.
Bro, they have gas sandwiches.
Shut your whole ass up and get the Aki way.
Yeah, shut your whole ass up and throw a bun on it. They fucking, I fell asleep in there once.
and get the orange drink.
If you know, you know. Like, we don't fucking know. No one ever has that. No, so I was with Blake last summer at some point. I want to say it was last summer. I hope so. And we're probably at this pool or something, go to the Biggins, whatever. We're downtown. Well, we're at the shop and I'm hammered. And I just like meander off and wander over there, order food, get sit down at the table to wait for it and pass out. Hammered. No. Yeah, it's full. And they came and were like, hey, your food's done. And I was like, oh yeah, cool. Woke up and, hey, bro, I don't even remember. I was like alone too. Yeah. Just alone, just wandered in there.
They got your picture on the wall. Do serve this idiot.
Do not let this guy in. Or if you do, give him a pillow. Put him in the gas. So shout out you guys. The Aki way. I can't believe that, bro. New York, so much influence.
Yeah, I want to visit for like a week.
Hella. I know. When I went, I didn't go. When I went, I didn't go into the city like that. I went through Queens because I had to fly out of LaGuardia.
You see Spider-Man?
Yeah. He's black now?
You see Uncle Ben get shot? I saw someone's uncle get shot.
Yeah. Nah, dude. We gotta make that trip. I was just talking to the homegirl about we need to get back down to Texas too, because I've never been to a Bussies.
Bussies?
I've never been to a in my life. I've never been to a Buc-ee's.
I've been twice. And it's just anxiety.
No, so I've been a few times, and it was always fine.
Is it bright and colorful in there, probably?
Yeah.
I feel like it would be like massive.
Nah, hold on. The last time I went was, when was it? I think when I went to Dallas last year. Literally, you're walking down like this.
That's stupid.
Bumping and I hate people. Yeah. I'm disgusted by the touch of people. Yeah. And so and they just bump rude ass people bumping into you. And it's like, yo, I'm gonna start swinging.
Right, and everybody feels like they're the main character.
Everybody's the main character.
God, I hate that shit.
Unless you're that fucking gerbil, get the fuck out of my face. Unless you're that giant squirrel.
Yeah, unless you're that fucking marsupial over there.
No, yeah, but
I have had their
Bussies is fire.
Beef jerky.
That's good.
I think my girl
their fudge was pretty cool.
I heard their fudge. I never had their. I had when I went to Austin last year for New Year's, I got a breakfast burrito, but it was pause. It was the size of this can.
You said
I don't want to.
You said that girth.
Drake.
Who made this burrito? Drake?
It was the size of this microphone.
That's crazy.
Dead ass.
Floppy
the burrito was huge.
Floppy boys.
That's what I knew. I was like, damn, Drake.
Yeah, shit, that's a lot.
Drake got it. I can't wait for Pride Month.
Happy Pride Month, y'all. No, I've never been. I've been to a Love's. What y'all know about Love's?
Great Bend has a bunch of them.
Love's.
We have Love's out here?
They're about to. They're about to make one in
start popping them again?
Park City,
on
right?
21st.
Damn, that's tight.
Yeah,
I feel like I had one in the town I grew up in.
We need
in
more
Oklahoma.
Casey's. Only because they're pizza.
What is it? There's another one like Johnson's or something.
It's like a Casey's.
It's like a Casey. I mean, like the
Johnson's.
sign. Yeah, there's one on Seneca and McCormick, and it literally like by Seneca and Kellogg. It looks like a Casey's. Color, the design of the sign, everything looks like it's a Casey's, but it just says Johnson's. And I'm like, I wonder
It was a Casey's.
if it's like a sister or like how the fuck do you guys have that?
It's like how Dillon's, I think, is
Quick shops.
Well, yeah, but you have Kroger itself, but you have like Dillon's, Jelson's, like there's so many different variations. Like
Yeah, what are they called? Like subsidiaries or some shit?
yeah, because
Don't look at me.
when we were in LA, like I was looking up Dillon's and it wasn't popping up, and it was called Ralph's.
Ralph's, that's the
Yep. I forget about that.
I'm in that business because for my day job, it's a lot like I'd be talking to the Kansas City team and they're like, yeah, we go to Kroger, and I'm like, you mean Dillon's? Like, no, idiots, Kroger. It's different territories.
No, yeah, literally Kroger out there. Yeah, because I went
and then Ralph's too. I went to LA for the meetings. Yeah, they're talking about Ralph's, and I looked at my counterpart and I was like, what the fuck's a Ralph? It's like it's Dillon's. Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, the Dillon's. Well, and they don't have Dillon's Plus cards out there.
They don't have them at all anymore.
Yeah.
So Quick Shop, Dillon sold all the Quick Shops, so that's why you can't do the Plus card anymore.
I know that shit pissed me off. I went in there and I was like, I want to use these, and they're like, we don't even.
Same with Quick Trip. Like the Quick Trip cards, like when you travel, you can't use them. Like even Missouri, like I was in Kansas City and I tried to use a card, and they were like, "What is this?" I'm like, "Bro, you're telling me you know what this is?"
Yeah, you have to. At least in the company, you would know.
Well, and you're right next to Kansas. Like, how many people have came over? And the guy was just like,
especially there.
Yeah.
How many people?
But the one in Atlanta, I got really weird looks when I tried to use my Quick Trip card out there. Because they were like, "Is this a fleet card?" And it wasn't. It was a.
Oh, yeah.
It was like a 7-Eleven type of Quick Trip. Like there wasn't gas pumps there.
Right.
But I still was going to get my points.
Yeah.
And yeah,
I love 7-Elevens.
7-Elevens is
I've only
a good
been in
one.
like one or two. I've always been too scared
Their
to walk in.
hamburger rollers,
Yeah.
insane.
Yeah. I used to, well, I mean, I was a kid when I lived in Denver, but we used to go there all the time. I was like, fucking 7-Eleven, Slurpees are fucking fire. Or Ices, it was Ices.
No, they're
No,
Slurpees.
Slurpees.
It was
They're
Slurpees? It was
They're
Slurpees? I'm tripping.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like the gold cup. Don't they
Yeah,
have those?
yup. And I remember I used to get those here all the time. I didn't see one forever because I moved into South Oklahoma, and then when I moved up here, I think we might have used to have one or something, but the fucking one that I went to in Chicago was like a war zone. I was like, I don't even want to. This was like 9/11. 7-Eleven, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, bro. They're all like the U.S. gas here. How it's all just
Yeah.
boarded up.
Yup.
Those are so scary.
Dude, the one gas station that we went to in Kansas City after we got those tacos, I'm standing in line and like we were in the hood, bro. It was the Mexican restaurant had bars on the fucking on the windows.
And I remember.
And I went in there and there was like 3 different languages going on. It was just 2 black dudes in front of me. I thought they were black dudes, just like American black dudes, but they I think might have been Indian or something like that. Just started going like speaking like Bangladeshi or something, bro. I mean rattling, and I was like, "What the fuck?" And then there's like an Asian couple behind me, and they start rattling off in, I don't know, presumably Vietnamese. It's pretty popular out there. And I'm like, what the fuck is going? There's languages everywhere. I'm like, damn, bro, we're
A melting pot.
in the melting pot. Man, shout out small gas stations.
boarded up gas
Yeah,
stations.
shout out
for
boarded up gas stations.
Selling
Yeah.
nudie mags out the back.
Yeah, boner pills and Newports.
The rhinos. The Rhino 3X.
Yeah. Nah, damn. I was watching the news because I do that.
You are a big news guy.
I love the news. I love to wake up and watch the weather, watch the news, see what's going on. Mostly just for like references and shit. You know what I mean? Because like so many people now, like I watch Mark Norman's videos and he'll
Yeah.
have insane
He
bits
knows.
about shit that's barely going on. Or like people will yell shit at him from the audience and obscure reference. And he
That's-
goes in.
That's right. I want to be doing that. And I mean, you see me on shows all
Yeah.
the time. What do you guys want to talk about? Give me suggestions.
People like to do it.
People don't do it.
People don't do it.
I even point at some people because when you say it, no one says anything.
Yeah.
And so I'll point at give me what's in first thing that pops
Yeah.
your head. Tell me, and they'll be like, oh,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
And he'd be like, yo, anything.
Or
Dude.
it's a stupid suggestion.
Anything.
It's always like I remember the Looney Bin people used to do that, and someone would shout out like "sex,"
Yeah.
talk about weed, and I'm like, bruh, ask them
Something
about the
good.
fucking French Revolution. You know what I mean?
Yeah, give me something to think
I
about.
don't know about the French, but like it'd be cool if you had something. But I feel like Mark Norman gets that shit all the time. People will
That's his
throw,
thing.
will just throw, yeah. And I'm like, dude, that's an insane way to run your show because I'm sure he has X amount of
He has
minutes,
bits,
bit it
yeah.
up, and then is like, all right, fuck it, let's freestyle, and is knocking shit out of the park to the point where I'm like, did you plant that dude and have this set up for that? But you know, he's not Matt Rife, so. I remember the first time I heard that.
Same
They
reaction.
were like, this one group of people has been at like every show shouting shit at him or something.
Really?
Yeah, he had.
I didn't see that.
Bro, yeah, they were saying that he had paid for like a group of people and like had him in there, like
What?
planted him in the audience constantly, and then someone was like, "Hey, this guy said that same shit already, like a few or something like that." I can't remember the exact
No.
situation that it went down, but yeah, it was like, yeah, Matt Rife is planning people, and I mean, I'm not hating on the dude again. I mean, Lisa Ann,
Right.
dude, you're cracking shit.
Yeah, Lisa Ann's crazy.
But yeah, I was like, damn, dude. And that's like when Carlos Mencia is just now going back. At least I haven't
no,
seen anything.
he's never stopped, but he's gone to
your
minor
success.
clubs.
Yeah.
It's,
You're
yeah.
doing clubs and not theaters.
like he should be. He should be doing
Yeah.
arenas.
But he's doing
He's doing Oklahoma City.
yeah, he's doing because isn't Zach or somebody or JJ, somebody that we know
Yeah.
is working with him in Oklahoma
Brandon.
City.
Brandon.
Yeah.
We did the show with him with BAM.
Yeah, Brandon Kilo out of OKC. Good homie.
Is that how you say his last name?
Kilo, yeah. I know
didn't
it looks nuts.
Like, I was like, Kill Law.
yeah,
How the
I know.
fuck you say
Kilo.
that? I mean, Carlo Mencia, though, that's a,
Yeah.
that's a shitty person.
Yeah, who else is going out? George Lopez supposed to be doing Salina and Ryan's supposed to open for him or some shit. I was like, man, what a gig! I'm not.
But no, he just got canceled. He just did a show somewhere.
Again?
Yeah, he just did a show somewhere, and people were like talking or something or on the phone, and he just walked off stage. Swear to God, just walked off stage.
He's
But
so-
he got canceled for that.
Well, no, I mean,
he's just facing backlash.
facing
Well,
backlash.
who was the young comedian that he was beefing with for the longest?
Ralph Barbosa.
Ralph, dude, I liked him.
Yeah,
Here's my
I
thing.
love Ralph Barbosa.
Here's my thing, Ralph, phenomenal,
Right.
Phenomenal to be that young and
Yeah.
putting on for the Mexican people.
I think
even
he's
better.
our age or like younger than us.
He might be.
He's like right
Regardless,
around our age. Go ahead.
Shout out him. He's representing our people right. That's first.
One of the
foremost.
only ones. One
Yeah.
of the front runner.
So the fact that George Lopez, his entire act, his entire career has been on the Latino people, on the Hispanic people. Oh, my grandma used to yell at me this way. Oh,
Yeah.
my mom.
Yeah, that's where he made his money.
The chancla, right? He's made a career off talking about the Latin culture, the Hispanic
the
culture.
George Lopez show. You had a Mexican family.
Exactly. So the fact that Ralph didn't do anything to George.
At all.
So George, it's one of those things where it really be your own people, and this is why the Latino, like I was born in Mexico, barely got my green card, whatever, right? They don't support, and it's known in our community that Mexicans don't support, Latino people don't support until you're kind of like already at the top or on the way come up. George cemented that. He put the nail in the coffin, talking shit on Ralph for what reason?
Yeah.
Because
Literally nothing.
There could be more than a handful of Latino comics.
Yeah.
Cousin, he's putting on for the team.
Yeah.
And you want to disrespect somebody for literally no reason. Badmouth them, but then off camera apologizes. No. Come with that same energy.
And he wasn't. Yeah.
Come with that same energy.
Wasn't
Don't
in the
disrespect
room.
somebody.
It wasn't like, hey, did you hear what Ralph Barbosa said about you? This dude just asked him like, yeah, what do you think about this guy? And he was like, I've never heard of that motherfucker. And I'm like, bruh.
Ralph was asked, they said you're the next George Lopez. And he was like, who's that? As a joke.
Yeah.
We all know who Lopez is.
Yeah.
Personally, he was the first comic I've ever seen.
Right.
He was my favorite comic growing up, again, because I could relate. Mm-hmm. So the fact that George wants to get his fucking pussy in a wad and start bad-mouthing Ralph, get the fuck out of here. Dude. A kid.
Bro, you got 20.
Mentor him.
You've got 30 years in comedy behind you. You don't have 30 in front of you, bro.
Nah.
Ralph's got that. You know what I mean? I don't know how longevity-wise, but like he's doing really well, blowing up really fast, and he's on. So there's a lot of comics that still do the night shows, the late shows and shit. But I've seen him popping up at a fuck ton. You know what I mean? Because like typically on stage, he's just kind of like casual fitted. But every time I see a clip of him in a suit, I'm like, damn, he's doing the Tonight Show. He's doing the late show. He's fucking all over the place. Yeah, and that's huge. Like it's not as important nowadays for comics to go on night shows like it was in the 80s and the 90s. Or
early 2000s.
Yeah, 2000s, you know what I mean? Because late night TV isn't, television, cable isn't popular like that anymore.
Social media is too big for
social media is too big for it to matter. But that used to be like it. And so I still think like that. Like I still kind of have some of like, I'm down to put in like a 10-year, you know what I mean, for comedy and try to do it. And not like get caught up and like make it trending. Whatever it is, just get it quick. I'd rather go the slow, whatever, because at least I know it's genuine. But then I'm like, so anyways, on saying that, like, I would love to do a fucking late show sometime. Even no one's, like I said, paying that much attention to it, but like you had to do that.
Yeah.
You had to get on Johnny Carson before you were on. You know what I mean? And yeah, so I see him doing that a lot, and I'm like, yeah, dude, he's putting on. And we do. There are other. Outside of George Lopez, we had Carlos Mencia, Gabriel Iglesias.
But Carlos Mencia wasn't even Mexican.
Gabriel was another good one.
Yeah, he was huge too.
Before we move on too much, Ralph Barbosa is 27.
Yeah.
October 3rd of 96.
Yeah.
Your age.
Yeah, so just, barely.
Damn, he calling out Alex like that.
Only a year older than me? Yeah, man. Y'all up there.
I know. He told me, he was like, man, you're getting up there. You're younger than me.
Both of y'all old.
I know. Dude, and sometimes, because like our friend group,
it's all over the place.
yeah, it's like 22 to 30. For the people that we see regularly, like it's 22 to 30. Excuse me. And we were at the pool earlier today because we're like that. And we were talking about how like the age. I was like, is it that you guys are so mature that we match? Or am I so fucking stupid and immature that I have to hang out with y'all? And they're like, it's probably us. Which probably the mature ones. You're an idiot.
It's probably a mix of both.
Yeah. Yeah. We just all black out and meet in the middle.
We all level out.
Yeah, we have to. It's like a fucking like a balance. We all stay on the four corners and balance it out. Yeah, no, but super young. But every time I like get kind of kicked up into this conversation, I'm like, because it was immediately like, other Hispanic comics got forgotten about in that argument because Ralph is so big on social media and George Lopez is so
Not.
But of a career that he's had, the George Lopez show, you used to wake up in the middle of the night and like pray that was on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Wake up to the song.
Like stand up, he had good stand ups back in the day, like a motherfucker.
Like I'm telling you, I love George Lopez.
Yeah. I'm not the
wanted
biggest
to be.
fan, but yeah.
That's who I started stand up. Like the dream happened when I was 7, 8 years old because of George. So the respect and the love has always been there.
Right.
But
now you're looking at it like.
But now it gave me a bad taste because it's like, there's already few of us.
Yeah.
And granted, like at that level,
It's just such a bad look.
it's
bro.
an awful. Like, you should have mentored.
Yeah.
And a lot of the, I don't know. I guess nobody else should have gotten in the crossfire or anything. But in theory, George should have been like, because they asked him, what do you think about Ralph? And he's like, I heard he was talking bad about me. If they brought up the clip, it's like, oh, no, he was a joke. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
Ralph's a good guy. And like, again, he apologized behind the scene, though.
Yeah.
Cousin, don't be, and that's why a lot of people, if me personally, if I get disrespected, I want that same energy when you apologize.
Yeah.
I expected George to do the same thing. Don't talk big and badmouth a 26-year-old probably at the time.
Yeah, right.
And then shake his hand backstage and then apologize. Get your ass in front of a camera, apologize in front of the camera.
Facts. Yeah. The apology has to be just as big as the disrespect, bro. Otherwise, yeah. You're just trying to save face with me. And again, I'm like, bro, you're on the very back end of your career.
Have you seen him lately? And
He looks, bro.
So on that, when he walked off the stage, whatever, that was like 3 days ago. 2 days ago, I seen on TikTok a picture of him someone took on stage. Oh, he's down bad.
Yeah, he's super skinny.
He's bad, dude. He's looking awful.
Yeah, it looks like he's been drinking a lot. And I don't know the situation. It could be, you know, health disease, something of anything. But like, I'm like, yeah, bro. And it's just like, why? It just you look so fucking corny. You're literally on a podcast, and they've been around for forever. Honestly, podcast app, but like not to the popularity that they're at now. And it's a young man's game. You know what I mean? And you're on there like the only reason you're on there is because of this long career that you've had. The only reason that you're bringing up Ralph is because he's a threat. And he's not even really a threat. Like, dude, it's comedy. Like, it should be the least like hateful.
Right.
We're all here cracking jokes. Like, we're literally just
We're being
bullshitting.
silly, and it's so cutthroat.
Yeah, it's crazy. But I'm just like, bro, this is you look mad corny. And I wasn't ever, I like the show a lot. I did like a couple of his older stand-ups. I like that he was always in a suit. You know what I mean? Like that shot, I was like, that's pretty cool. I'm not going to fucking wear one. I can barely even tie a tie, but I like that, you know what I mean?
But
like,
a lot of those at the time, too.
Yeah, I was going to say, another dude that I think about, Lewis Black, always had a clean-ass suit. Insane sets. Absolutely fucking out of his mind, but clean-ass suit. Anyways, it was just like, I don't know, bro. Why are you hating? I don't know. Fuck it. I'm off of it.
Yeah, let's move on.
What the fuck else did I see on the news?
Oh, I looked up like top Hispanic comics just to kind of get a reference. I didn't know Tom Segura.
He's Italian.
Yeah.
His
Peruvian.
dad's Italian.
Yeah,
sorry,
Peruvian.
My bad,
Well,
my
his
bad, my
mom-
bad.
his dad might be Italian, but I know his mother's Peruvian.
As fuck.
And when he went, the reason I said, I guess he went to Spain and did his normal set, but he said like the last like 10 minutes, he did it all in Spanish. Which is
that's so hard.
Spain Spanish is different from Mexico Spanish.
Yeah.
But
I just was like,
Well, fuck,
because
South American.
I looked up Hispanic, and I saw Tom's
Yeah.
name pop up, and I was like, hold on.
Yeah.
I thought bro was just white, and then
he had
I
some-
looked
And
up
his Spanish
like,
is immaculate.
it's good too.
Bro,
It's good.
once he gets to rattling off in Spanish, I'd be like, what the fuck, bro?
Shit's good.
Yeah. That shit hits. I gotta figure that out. No, I was just watching the news and I seen that shit. I don't know if I said it already about Alex Jones. Has to fucking liquidate all of his assets because he's got to pay Sandy Hook families
Like $1 billion.
Yeah, it's like 930. We looked that up for us real fast. I want to say it's like 950 or something. An astronomical number that you're never gonna pay off. He's gonna die in that debt. But I mean,
Yeah,
I don't know. I know Infowars, the shit that he. I know it's huge. I don't know if it's $1 billion fucking huge.
Yeah.
But I just seen that because they were like, the lady that was the journalist or whoever was reporting it was like, the case is from like 2021 or some shit, and he hasn't
Paid a single
he
cent.
hasn't paid any of it yet. And I'm like, oh yeah, dude, you're still $1 billion in the hole.
Homies in collections.
Yeah, homies in yeah, I said this $1 billion in collections. Like, bruh. And you're like, it's not like it's like a Wall Street banker that needed to bail out or fucked up a bunch of people out of their money, like that'll get blown over in the news. There's so much shit that happens. Bro, you said that Sandy Hook, like kids were fake or shit. Like, bruh, dude, that is the craziest fucking claim.
But that was 12 years ago.
That was 12? Yeah.
Yeah.
But it just got settled, like you said, in 2021.
Yeah, but still, that's wild. Like, it took them that long to settle, and he still hasn't paid out. It's like, most of these families are like, no, I wouldn't say they're over grieving because, I mean.
Yeah, you're never going to stop grieving on that. But the weight, the initial pain, yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Some of them probably could have passed away in that time frame. 12 years. You know, if you have older parents or whatever the case is, like, dog, that's probably what he was waiting for. he was like, I'm going to let half of them croak off or something, man. Can I get half a bill? Jesus.
Kick the can down the road.
Shit, dude.
Yeah, it's like all those kids, I mean, would have been already off to college, stuff like that. Like, and he's still not paying. That's
and he was still doing info. He was
still doing InfoWars. The frogs are gay.
The frog.
I still can't believe
what a bar.
The Kanye episode was just.
I didn't watch it all. I think because he had a mask on or something.
Yeah.
Didn't he?
I mean, there's some things he's been right about though, like where all the elites get in the forest or whatever. What's that?
Oh
called?
yeah.
Whatever that's called.
Yeah. What the fuck? Bohemian Grove.
Yeah, Bohemian Grove.
He called that out forever ago.
Yeah, he was the first. Like,
homie's just tripping. That came out to be real. Like, he's been right about a couple of things, but he's also been just the worst off about a lot.
Well,
of things.
and he wasn't like, it's bad, but like the crisis actor thing that he called out, like he overshot Sandy Hook as like for the crisis actor, but I mean, if you've looked at the news around that time frame, there was this one younger kid that was interviewed at multiple different events.
Yeah, I do remember that.
And like, so I remember seeing that and being like, that is kind of iffy.
Yeah.
But
I definitely but I'm all for the conspiracy, but you can't say that these fucking kids were actors.
Kids, like, that's where he just like overstepped, and I was like,
because he probably was. I mean, yeah, you're right. Like, I'm sure that there is shit like that to pit us against each other and to keep the narrative spinning so that legislation can go through or whatever they need us to be distracted from. I believe that. You could have stopped there and been good.
Yeah.
Bro.
And that's why I can't really watch that because it's like we know where you could stop and be fine and still be like controversial. Yeah. The conspiracies are still flying.
Yeah, just a hot take.
Right. Homie just pushed
defamation.
Homie
went from hot take to defamation of fucking character. Oh my God. But no, I just seen that because I was like, dude, what the fuck? And on a more positive note from the news, the FDA reversed the law that they had put in for banning juuls to get.
Hey, kiwi's about to come.
Dude,
cucumber.
Yeah, it's about to be summer, bro.
What is it on Twitter? White boy summer's back.
White boy summer is back.
It's all the way back.
Dude, with Tommy Richmond dropping songs like he is, fuck yeah. That $1 Million Baby is crazy.
Or fucking Post and Morgan Wallen.
Yeah.
That fucking,
I had some help.
Or Shorty.
I need some help, right?
What's that white girl with espresso? Sabrina Carpenter. Have you heard that song?
A little bit.
Dude.
She just started popping up. That's like her and Renee Rapp both just came on my time. I'm like, where the fuck?
Yeah, they're dropping like low-key bangers. Like white girl bangers are crazy.
Yeah. Music, it's about to be a good-ass summer for music. Good summer.
And
I'm pretty sure Drake's dropping another album too.
I mean, he might be dropping, I don't know about albums.
Or like a tape
singles.
or something. Yeah, like an EP or something.
Or he's been dropping fucking features too.
Yeah.
That's how I know
ready
it's
for the
good
Juul
summer.
mint.
Yeah.
The mint, bro. Cucumber was cool, but
I like the blueberry.
I told Bailey the other day, I was like, if they come back with the mint Juul pods, I'm starting.
Because my thing is like,
yeah,
why
I'll start vaping again.
100%.
Like you got to look at the flavors, like Elf Bar, or I don't vape, so I don't know. It's like banana, cucumber, unicorn, pussy, and it's like, what is this fucking flavor?
Yeah, bro, it is insane. Like
Elf Bar is popping off. There's a cup, bro.
There's devices where you can play like Pac-Man.
Yeah, Bailey,
what is that?
She had one that was like, there's like an off-brand Tetris on it, and I'm like,
oh my God.
On your vape is crazy.
I was just
the homie Paris was telling me that some of them they connect your like Bluetooth to your phone so you don't lose it.
Mm.
Like
That's
you can
fire.
like you can.
And when you can see like how
something.
many hits you have left on it. And,
That's nuts,
dude. It just like. I remember back in the day when it was just like you had your big mods with the tips. That's when I quit.
God,
that's when I quit vaping. Like when Puff Bars came out. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But the Puff Bars is what ruined it for me. Because like Juuls were cool, but then I realized like the Puff Bars. I mean, you could get them off like Alibaba.
Yeah.
And I was just like, okay. Like,
Yeah, probably
how,
shouldn't.
Like you would order some from there and like they just tasted off. And I'm like, yeah, no,
Yeah,
probably
something's weird.
shouldn't be having these.
Right.
But
I drooled for like one summer. Whenever Nelly came to town, whenever that was, I remember because I was like, the next morning I was like, I'm pretty sure I threw my drool at Nelly on stage. Bro, we had a time that night. I got kicked out of Heroes, R.I.P. to Heroes.
R.I.P. to Heroes,
Dude,
bro.
yeah, we went to Nelly. Me and my mom kicked it. Also, for y'all that have watched, stepmom technically, but she's been around forever. So anyway, we went to the Nelly concert. She got in a fight at Nelly.
Fire.
Got back in. I was like, Mom, where you at? She said, they're fucking kicking me out. I had to just beat this bitch's ass. She like spit on me or spilled a drink or something. My mom don't play, bro. She throws fucking hands. And yeah, she got kicked out of Nelly, got back in. We went to Heroes afterwards, and she was fucking with a table umbrella. She couldn't get the umbrella to pop up, and she was trying to talk to somebody. So she was like, can you come help me? I go over there, I grab the fucking, lift it out of the table and throw it into the street. Tripping. Without like, there was no thought into it. It was just like intrusive thought.
Oh
go
my
grab it, throw
God.
it. Hey, yeeted it. The second it hit the ground, I felt hey, security's on my ass. And I was like, honestly, I'll walk out. He was like, I'm like, bro, I don't even know what that was. I'll go grab that. My bad. I was like, but no, you guys are definitely in the right. I'm not gonna put up a fight at all. I'm gonna go across the street to Industry, like take this fucking umbrella from me, go around and give it to him. Bro. Yeah, but I remember the next day I was like, dude, I can't find my jewel. I think I literally threw it at Nelly on stage as a joke. And then I was like,
Instead of throwing your draws, you threw your fucking
I
jewel.
threw my jewel. And I'm like, fuck my only jewel. You fucking idiot.
I want to talk about we've had a couple of guests, so we haven't really been talking about like current events or whatever.
Yeah.
How do you guys feel about like the tipping culture?
What does that mean?
Like the
like tipping.
like
Okay.
tipping,
I thought
for
for
extra.
some reason I've
like
been
tipping cows.
Yeah, no, I was like tipping cows, tipping canoe, fucking the whales are tipping over yachts again. I mean, I think you can get tipped in anything too though. So I feel like
my thing is if I have to stand to order, I'm not tipping.
yeah, facts. If I'm at the register
I'm not gonna
ordering,
tip. I'm not gonna tip.
yeah, if I have a server come in,
But how big is that? Because I know some places you talk to them, you order, you sit down, and then you bring your food. I'm not tipping for that either.
yeah.
I need to walk into somewhere, sit down, get my order taken, get my drinks, whatever, and then that's a normal restaurant. I will tip, but I'm not going to fucking no Starbucks paying $15 for a drink, and then they spin that little motherfucker around, and it starts at 20%.
Yeah.
Hey, suck my ass,
Yeah,
dude.
starts at 20.
20, 25, 30, and it's like, where's the custom, bitch? I'm not. Fuck you. There's zero.
Yeah.
I'm not tipping.
the Starbucks on campus, Wichita State, yeah, this was the first time I wasn't asked to tip at the drive-thru at a Starbucks in forever. Like, dude didn't even hand the thing.
I think they recognize.
And yeah, no, I'm on the same wave of like, even there's some days where like I went to Sickies and
How was it?
it was great. Food was amazing.
Really?
Like,
Okay. Dude, I'm hearing not many positive reviews, so
yeah,
that's good.
no, it was good. I mean, like it's the same price point as Five Guys, and so it's like
Better be good.
yeah. But the waitress that we had, granted they were busy, but she only came by to order. She didn't refill my water or none of it, and I was just like, man, like,
How do you expect to get tipped?
yeah,
like
it's
that?
like how do and it's like even a good tip. It's like I'll round up. Like
I was just about to
$2.
say I'll round up, and that's really
Yeah.
as far as it goes.
But there's
If it's like that.
yeah, but if it's a good service, then yeah, like
I don't hesitate. If I get good service,
Yeah.
I've been in the restaurant.
I was
game
just
since
about to say,
16.
if you've been a server too,
You
like
know.
I know how busy it can be and like how overwhelmed you can be, but I'm still so like, hey, pop in, crack a joke, refill the water, whatever. Like you still, I don't know.
You got a job to do at the same time.
Yeah, you're in this. You
Yeah.
should be. I don't care if it's Friday. You're built for this. You
Yup.
signed up for this. Like, but yeah, it goes 50-50. A lot of times, so you were saying Starbucks, as particularly at drink places, if it's over $8 for the drink, I'm not tipping.
That's good.
And not for alcohol. Because alcohol, that's
alcohol's
different.
different.
A bar's gonna be
100%
way
different.
different.
Bar's 100%
A bartender is always gonna be, but
Yeah.
like If
A barista?
if I go get
Suck my
I go
ass.
get a $8.50 boba, you're gonna get $8.50.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You're about to get these hands. The fuck you doing paid $8 for?
You're about to get fucking cussed out. Nah, but there's so many places like that now that are hype. everything's priced up because you're paying for the ambiance. You're paying for it to be.
You're paying for the TikTok.
You're paying to be in the new shit. You know what I'm saying? Well, you're not. I'm not paying the tip then. If you're gonna charge me 8 to 10 for a drink that has no alcohol in it, yeah, that's probably where I come in with like Starbucks, coffee shops, and shit like that.
It depends though. If like I'm at a coffee shop and I'm ordering like, so say when I go for up here and I'm ordering 6-7 drinks, yeah, I'll round up a little bit, but I'm still not giving you no 20%.
Yeah,
Like I'll do like the when they ask you to donate to St. Jude's, like I'll round up a little bit, but. Yeah, no. I mean, yeah, you're already hitting $7 for a 16-ounce coffee.
Yeah, it's insane.
I know your guys' margins are really good.
yeah, and that's another thing too is like having been in it, like I know in a range of what markup you're getting, and yeah, there's so many ways around
my
it.
biggest thing is also that's why I fuck with the restaurant because you can like you eat, you get the quality of the food, you get to know like was the food good, was this good, and then you get the tip. At a coffee shop, cause you can fuck up my drink and I already tipped 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, and I won't even know.
You don't know if the money's even going to like. I mean, because when you're tipping at the register, you're tipping the whole staff.
Yeah,
and that's what I liked about the restaurant industry. And then I realized like there's some places where you had to put all your cash in a pool and they split it equally.
Dude, split
like nah. Like
that shit blows my mind.
Like if
or a lot of them. They get taxed off the tips. So that's why I like carrying cash and be like, all right, here, instead of tipping you $5 on card, here's $5 cash.
Yeah.
So they can just be like, oh, yeah, I didn't get tipped for that table.
Yeah.
And, through it,
Yeah. I try to do cash if you can at all, just because it hurts.
Like peaks, like the money, like they shared back with the kitchen too?
Yeah.
Also,
Buffalo Wild Wings.
The Stevens, they're low-key, like, are foul for this. So when they get tipped, so you can either make it to where the customer, it's like, a couple percents comes out either from the customer or from the tips. And they chose tips.
Oh, yeah.
And
they're like card percentage?
Yeah, the card percentage.
Yeah, it's
and
like 3
it's
or
like
something.
3%.
Yeah, 3%.
I know.
But still.
You don't do that for
that's
the
your
tips.
money.
Yeah, that's your money. Because I work at a restaurant every once in a while. And they got a new system where they had that. Do you want to come in out of tips or do you want to come out of like the customer?
Yeah.
And the owner was like, the customer 100% of the time. My workers aren't getting fucked. It doesn't matter if it's 3%, if it's 50, whatever the case.
Yeah.
That's their fucking money.
Yeah. And if
the customer, if you're already coming out to eat, you can afford $1.50 extra.
Yeah, extra. You're not gonna blink. You're not gonna bat an eye at that.
Yep.
Yeah.
But yeah, because I do remember that because a few of our friends work like half the girls that were at the party on Saturday are Twin Peaks girls, and I remember when that happened, I was like, damn, I wonder because some of them have been there forever. Like a lot of the Twin Peaks girls now, like the homie, they've been there for 5, 6, 10 years. You know what I mean? And it's like, what the fuck?
Bro, you remember when Twin Peaks East got shut down for?
No, I was wanting to ask you about that because that's when Manny was here and he brought that up and I was like, oh, I mean, we're wrapping up, but I got to know the story behind this.
Yeah. I don't know a whole lot behind it, but I mean, we all know.
They're getting Epstein out the back.
I don't know like the whole story on it, but I mean, like having friends that were Peaks girls and everything, it's like like the sugar daddy stuff that they were getting into.
Oh, yeah, bro.
But like when he brought up like the prostitution shit, I was
curious.
Yeah, I was.
You said, what's the rate?
Like, hold on. Like I knew about a couple that were, the sugar baby stuff. But, shit, get your money.
Yeah,
Right,
shit, I never hit it on that.
what's different from OnlyFans?
Yeah, literally.
It's like dudes coming in there and tipping you $400 or $500. Like,
bruh, I got a couple homegirls that'll constantly post $100 tips, $200 tips. I'm like, god damn. And I'm not questioning your character. I don't think that you're doing anything to get. I'd never assume that. And if you did, fuck it, get your money. I'm not worried. But also, that's illegal. Do out of a legitimate business. You probably could have gone around that a different way. But no, I see these girls getting. I'm like, damn. These dudes be throwing it,
bro, just for getting served food.
Just for getting served.
Just being a regular.
Ha ha giggles, some of this. That's it.
Yeah.
Just to fucking, just to feel the touch of a woman.
What's the difference from us going on stage and belittling ourselves?
Yeah,
talking funnies. Yeah, that's how I got.
And you got a tip jar that you put on the front of the stage.
Sometimes, yeah.
No,
I'm not the biggest fan of it.
I'm not
because enough people don't do it. If you keep it at the front, hardly anybody's gonna come up there in the middle of your set and tip you. So a lot of times they'll pass it around like it's a fucking communion plate, and I like that even less. I understand the necessity for it for sure because like especially at a free show, I definitely get it for a free show. Yeah, and a lot of the times like we're putting on. You know what I mean? Like we're gonna. It doesn't matter if it's free or not. Like we're gonna give this performance because we want the performance. So like you know, we might not be able to get paid a bunch of money, and we're not getting paid a bunch of money. We're so early in comedy anyways, but yeah, like I did Rents Due with JJ in KC, and it actually, I mean, that was the only time he had but that dude hustles. And we threw a plate around, and I mean, it came out pretty good. Like, but I rarely ever see it, you know what I mean, work, because a lot of times it does get left at the front. And I feel like that part, no one's going up there. You can't even get nobody to say, what do you want to talk about?
Yeah.
They're not gonna walk from the back, awkward in front of all these people to give you $2.
Let alone get a fucking suggestion out of somebody.
Yeah, I can't even get a high fucking 5. But no, yeah, that was tipping goes crazy.
I hate tip, but and tipping culture's gotten so crazy.
Yeah,
You got to tip for everything, bro.
Yeah. I don't, and I feel bad for hitting the custom 0.
Yeah,
Or no tip.
Yeah.
I used to feel bad, like, especially, I mean, like I said, I've been in the restaurant game for 10 years.
Yeah.
I feel bad for going no tip, but it's got to the point, it's like,
yeah,
no deal.
Yeah.
Like, I'm
Literally.
And I always feel so like they're watching you sometimes. As
yes, they just saw me give them nothing.
Yeah, and I'm just like,
And it
don't
comes
spit
through,
in my drink.
You rang it in at 32. I put it back at 32. like it ain't 36. You didn't get, and I'm like,
what do you want me to do about that?
yeah.
Yeah,
Can I get a water cup? Type shit, bro.
yeah, I don't. It's gotten so toxic of like, oh, you don't tip, you don't care about the service workers.
Yeah.
No, the businesses
company
don't give a
doesn't.
fuck about you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's insane.
Yeah, and that's what I was gonna say too. Is I was like, I think now that I'm thinking about it, like if I could, and I guess how could you ever tell? But if I think that like the restaurant, you have to depend on that, I'm like, all right, I might. But then also, why is your job only 2? Like how? Or like how do? I don't even know how it's legal still to this day that servers can get paid $2 an hourly wage.
Yeah.
Did they never end that? I didn't know.
I'm
It's
pretty
still
sure.
a thing.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can still have them get paid $2.50 an hour and then go based off your tips.
Oh, hell
and it's
no.
like you can't even get $7.25, and even that is insane because you're getting $4 an hour after taxes or whatever.
Yep.
But like, you can't get minimum. Yeah, because then after taxes, what are you getting? $1.80 every fucking
Dude,
hour.
when I was serving full time, there's paychecks I would get that were literally like 50 cents.
Yeah.
53 cents. And I'm like, jeez Louise, cuz.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's literally, it's that $2, and I think it's like $2.13. That's literally enough to cover the tax purposes of
Yeah.
it. Everything else is just good luck.
That's wild.
Yep.
It's getting crazy.
I
out
couldn't, especially with like some of the shit that they got to deal with. Like that's why I always try, like, even if my order is wrong, it's like I'm not gonna complain, like unless it's something like
here. Yeah.
As a
foul.
Something way off.
Yeah, where it's like for me it's sour cream.
Yeah.
Like if I tell you no sour cream and you put sour cream on my, I'm gonna say so.
Yeah, go ahead and
Yeah.
Like Taco
Yeah, because
Bell
that's not something that I can just pull off the top
Yeah.
of my burger.
Yeah.
It's typically Taco Bell or something like that. Or,
Dude.
none against T Bleezy because I love them, but
shit. I just had them today and it was like that.
yeah.
Like
And they put healthy amounts of sour cream on
Yeah.
that shit.
yeah, I was like, man, I can't wipe this off.
Nah.
Yeah.
But yeah, like if I get no tomatoes on a
You
burger,
can just kinda like,
yeah,
you
it's
know,
like
pick it
Yeah,
up.
like
right.
Wendy's I always be saying no tomato and they give me tomato. Cool, fine, I'm not gonna complain about this. But it's those people that like they will just raise hell. I need a free meal because of that one tomato.
Yup.
Like,
Yeah.
I understand if you got a nut allergy or something where,
Right. You absolutely can't eat
Yeah.
this.
but it's like
But
And
if it's just
people,
you
like,
being fucking picky,
nah,
like shut the
there's
fuck
people
up.
that really do go out there and just on purpose like try to be a cunt about
Scam,
that.
bro.
And that's
Scam.
That's my biggest thing of because I mean I don't wait tables on a regular basis anymore. Once a month, twice a month, whatever. And a lot of the servers at the restaurant that I go to, they're like, "Hey, why don't you seem like you don't care?" And I tell them I don't because here's the thing. I've realized through time, I'm the type of guy. Hey, how you guys doing? Whatever. I'm the type of dude. I'd be like, hey, how you guys doing? And they'll look at me and go, water. I'd be like, oh, I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. You said water, right? I switch up. The same energy you give me, I'm gonna give back to you. Because
Yeah.
what's the difference between you and me?
Yeah.
Just because I'm wearing this apron,
Yeah, don't mean
means
shit.
what?
Yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah.
So if you want to come at me a certain way, it's like the whole apology
Yeah.
thing. I'm gonna give you this exact same answer. So if you want to be a cunt about
Yeah.
some shit, hey buddy, I'm right there with you.
Yeah. And the water's not getting filled.
Nope. I'll put my dick in it.
Yeah.
If anything, I'll fill it.
I'll let you
fill
look
it
at me
with-
on my phone.
I'll fill it with something.
Yeah.
You thought that was sour cream? Oh, okay.
Pause.
brutal.
Brutal, bro.
Yeah, I couldn't be in the service industry like that.
It's hard sometimes.
I can't
Yeah.
deal with people, especially when it's like, yo, I'm just serving you the stuff. It's the kitchen that fucked up
Yeah.
the order, dude. Like,
Yeah. People that don't know who the fuck to yell at when things go wrong too, and just immediately assume the person out there. I'm like, when did you ever see them handle your food at all? When did this person ever leave? They're not in the fucking kitchen at all.
Cause that's what
He's wiping down tables in front.
I've been managing every once in a while, and like they'll get mad at me, like, "Well, you did." I wait, "Oh,
Yeah.
I did what?
Yeah.
I've been on my phone standing on the register all day. I didn't do anything."
Yeah.
And they'll be like, "Well, the server," and it's like, "Okay, now we're cooking."
Yeah.
Bitch.
Yeah.
What you
Yeah.
gotta recognize?
Yeah.
when I was in the airport a couple weeks ago when I went to New York, and like I was on the phone with you,
Yeah.
and like all my flights got delayed, everything like that.
Oh yeah, I remember that
Like
shit.
I knew to not be mad at the attendants at the register. If anything, the 30 people in front of me were gonna scream at them.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna be nice and get my flights fixed how they need
Right.
to be fixed.
Yeah.
And that's where people are just like,
Bro,
sit
and
there
that
and
shit-
scream.
Understand? They don't get it.
If you are just like not shitting on somebody, hey,
They're gonna help
I know
you.
this isn't your fault, man. I'm stressed. I know, like you probably also like, look, I'm just trying to figure out the best situation. Talk to them like a
Exactly.
human and like meet them on their level. Understand that this person that works for this motherfucker can't fly the plane. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
Boeing. They're in hot water right now. So if you're flying on a,
Yeah.
did you see the Boeing that fucking caught fire?
Yeah.
Bro, they're on. They're
You want to hear a
fucked.
conspiracy? You want to hear a conspiracy?
Yeah.
It's about Boeing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Oh, the whistleblowers?
No, we're gonna have to end on
Oh,
this.
shit.
We're getting
So-
on this.
Okay,
Oh,
so
God.
so there's a conspiracy, right? There's a lot of there's reasons why Boeing floors are flying off, things are catching fire, landing gears been breaking. Who owns a lot of private jets?
Taylor Swift.
Hold on.
Oh.
Who owns a private jet that's in the news a lot that the media, certain sides are trying to shut down and make sure he doesn't become president?
Trump.
And all his private jets are Boeing.
So they're just trying to get one Boeing at a time.
So they're getting. So the thing is, the government helped out with Boeing back in the 90s, 80s, and they gave Boeing a bunch of money. They said you'll get us back eventually. So
a
now, what?
Like a bailout?
Yeah.
Okay.
They bailed Boeing out at some point.
Yeah.
We might have to look this up.
Right.
Don't repeat anything I'm saying. But the government bailed out Boeing for something, and so it's literally like you'll get me eventually. Right.
You scratch
I'm gonna
my
get
back, I scratch yours.
So the thing is, there's like they're kind of setting up the puzzle of like Trump's plane is gonna land and crash and be like, well, what kind of plane was it? Boeing. Ah, that makes sense.
Yeah, it's been happening.
Yep. Isn't that
Yeah,
crazy?
That is crazy. That's an idea.
So here's a newer article. Of course, it's going to hit me with the...
Better subscribe.
Yeah,
So we're gonna read the rest.
subscribe for
Wichita
$1.
Eagle, really? Come on. I mean, what are we doing?
It's the Chicago Tribune.
Never mind. Wichita Eagle.
Okay,
Fuck you still.
I don't have a date on this, but it says less than 2 months ago, the Boeing company went to Washington, hat in hand, asking for $60 billion to bail itself out. I want to find a date on this.
Dude, corporate bailouts
This
are
was
so
this was
crazy.
in 2020, but even then, it's
No,
like,
Yeah, that's the.
What I'm talking about? I mean, it was like in the 80s, 90s. Where they
yeah,
got,
but
like, bailed
still,
out.
it's like
Yeah.
60 billion.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Like you need
And
to
that
be,
shit happens all the fucking time.
how do you need to be bailed out for 60
60
billion?
How do you let that
billion?
happen?
Yeah, you didn't stop at 1,999,999,999 and you weren't like, hey man,
We gotta figure something
we
out.
gotta figure something out. We're about to be in the hole of billion, and then you let it go 59 more is fucking crazy.
Here's another like 17 billion. Like there's so many insane amounts of money, but yeah, no, Boeing.
That shit makes me be like,
Dude.
money's not real.
No, money's not real.
Money's not like they're like
No,
you
we
can just
owe-
give somebody 60 billion. We're giving, and I'm not taking a political stance on either side of it. Just monetarily, we gave Israel like 40 billion. I'm like, where the fuck are you guys coming up with?
They're
this?
just printing money.
Dude.
And then corporate bailouts happen like a motherfucker that had that bank in California fucking crash. And what was like a year or two ago, this massive bank in California fucking tanked. Fucked up a bunch of money, lost a bunch of money because the banks take your money and then invest it and shit. You know what I mean? Stock failed or whatever they did, just tanked.
Which is so crazy because that stuff's going on. They're getting bailed out of billions. Yeah, I got a $30 collections that I forgot to pay at the fucking clinic.
Yeah.
But
if-
make it make
hey,
sense. Make it make sense.
I
Bro,
get it. Yeah,
I'm going to
overdraft.
jail.
I overdraft. I'm getting a $30 charge.
39
You guys
at
are
some places.
fucking 60 billion in the hole, or the bank, or like dude, they were way
Insane.
Bro,
Yeah.
our national debt is 34 under.
And it's going up right now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's going up right
I'm
now.
watching the calculator,
Yeah.
or like the
And we'll
flip chart.
never.
We're never
I
gonna
mean,
get out of that.
I'm like, how
we're
are
big
we?
dick in the rest of the world. You know what I mean? But
30
that's
who?
yeah.
I wonder who. I know China.
Yeah, we owe
has,
China a fuck ton.
Let's see
China.
what our exact China debt is. See if
It's gonna be like 3
Hey, we
quarters
be
of that.
gifting.
Well,
like,
hold on. It says as of January 2023, China held $859 billion in U.S. debt. So
Hey, yo.
where
So how do we owe? But why would that not wash?
Is that
Yeah,
the
who
God?
owes? Yeah, yeah.
But where's all of our other debt? Okay, this one here now says top foreign owners of U.S. national debt. I don't know when this one was released, but it says we are 1.18 trillion to China, 1.03 trillion to Japan, and
Makes
then
sense.
Brazil, Ireland, UK, Switzerland. All those are like under 400 billion.
I thought they owed us money.
That's what I'm saying. But it's
Yeah.
like, how do we owe?
Can we not level that
Bro,
out?
Yeah,
how
what
do
the
we?
fuck do we owe Switzerland for?
How do we
How
owe
much
the
cheese we've been getting?
Bro, the Cayman Islands, we owe them $197 billion.
That's crazy.
the Cayman Islands.
What do they have down there?
Bro,
Money
Spices?
laundering. Yeah, they've got like money laundering banks or some shit. How do people put their money in the Cayman Islands?
Swiss banks.
Swiss banks in the Caymans. That's probably why we owe. 'em.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. You guys are holding our fucking money. Well, not ours. I don't have.
I have $30 collections. Come on. It ain't mine. It ain't my money.
I don't have. I got Swiss cheese in the fridge. I got no Swiss banks.
where's the Caymans at? They're by Cuba.
Yeah.
Dude, if we paid back our debt, they could just build a new island.
We can
Oh, you probably buy the island for that.
We could buy an island. Just buy Cuba for that.
And just erase your debt and buy the island.
Basically.
That's insane.
Yeah.
I didn't realize 100.
It's weird how that shit works too. Or like we'll give like money presses or like, I mean, again, just because it's so topical right now, like we're the war aid that we provide, and then like
It's insane.
people be like, oh yeah, we sent 40 billion. Well, I don't think it's always cash either. We're not just giving them like
giving them weapons
Yeah,
and shit.
there's
weapons.
missiles out there that are singular missile over $1 million per. And me and my roommate were talking about that shit because we were watching like a TikTok about it. And dude, it was like how much it costs to shoot these, massive
the
on a
$100,000s.
warship or something. And it was like the calculator went from every bullet $3,000, ding, ding,
Oh
ding,
my
ding,
God.
$3,000, $3,000. And then there was like an anti-air defense missile or something, and they fucking launched one. It was like 1.2 million for that, and that was a test launch.
Bro,
You got to test it.
This is saying in 2021, the S-400 Triumph, a battery of it and reserve missiles for export cost between $1 to $1.25 billion. But domestic batteries and reserve missiles of that same one cost $500 million. And then we have like a Patriot one where each missile alone costs $4 million.
Yeah.
Jesus.
And I'm like, wow, you're sending this missile to a third world country
Yeah.
to just
Yeah.
fuck shit up.
Yeah, this is more of that. This singular missile is more valuable than that state or possibly that state's like export per capita, whatever the fuck that's called. Yeah, and again,
That's
I'm not-
going on, and P. Diddy's on the loose.
yeah, and P Diddy's touching somebody.
Yo, did you see my story from?
Bro, the Combs. What was it? Combs Enterprises.
That did not age well. I'm sitting
He's
there.
like, that was a flex. What were you doing there though?
Yeah, I got like pictures of my computer being connected to their Wi-Fi, and, like all
He got a
that
virus
shit.
for sure.
And then I'm looking at it, like I was like, "Damn, I can't
sad.
post this no more."
Yeah, I've
That's so funny.
I've got P Diddy's Wi-Fi password. Pause. Why? Why do you have that?
yeah,
Homie got invited
We
to
heard the
one
video.
party.
yeah, dude. We were sitting there shooting. It was an interview with his son Justin, and then
Didn't one of his sons get arrested?
I don't know.
Yeah, one of his sons got arrested when his house got raided.
Damn, I didn't know that.
Justin got arrested.
That's crazy.
Man, how is your name Sean P. Diddy Combs and your kid is Justin?
Yeah, Puffy Combs,
Yeesh.
and Justin.
Justin accuses feds of dirtying jury pools with press leaks.
Man, fuck that. Let's go hit a pool.
Yeah.
Let's go touch water.
Well, folks, we had a great episode.
Jacob's finally on camera.
Jacob is finally on camera, so you guys can see his lovely face. We will be back next week
What a face.
with a great guest that we are very excited for.
Very excited for. She is an up and coming country artist. Actually from the same hometown as me, which is
What's up? Great Ben's popping off.
we're popping off. for
Great
real.
Ben is producing some
We got
talent.
We got talent.
Low key though, I can think of like 3 or 4 people. Blaine's from there. You're from there.
Blaine.
She's from there.
I mean, we're covering all genres. really.
Yeah, it is crazy too.
Because Blaine's doing, I mean, he kind of changed his genre.
Yeah.
out. She's doing country. I'm doing comedy.
Yeah, it's Great Ben.
I mean,
where dreams are made
coming
of.
up. Who knew?
Oh shit. Well, Jacob, where can they find you online if they're looking for you?
At Manage to Create.
Frank.
Y'all can find me at Frankie Miracle or Frankie the Miracle on IG.
Find me at Erick's Eyes 1, ERICKZAYAS 1. Make sure you guys follow the show at Running the Light Pod. Make sure you follow us on TikTok,
Subscribe,
Instagram.
tell your friends.
Please be a
Show
friend.
your
tell a friend.
coworkers. Whatever.
It's literally just sharing to your Instagram story.
Yeah.
Sharing to whatever. This is how dreams happen.
Yeah, if you see us out, give us a fucking hug. You know what I mean?
Please.
It's men's mental health
therapy
awareness
hour.
month or something.
This is therapy hour.
Yeah, no kidding.
Make sure you guys follow the show. Appreciate you guys. Next week we'll come back with a guest. It'll be awesome. Peace out. Thank you guys.
Peace.